Only turn towards the right so far, and I don't think he simply had the opportunity. Spoit sees the feet of P4, but can't quite take him out. Down about 35 HP, looking pretty tense towards the end of this round, Tim.
Spoit's gone in. He's just looking to
They're all in.
run through. Yeah, they really are just stood in the middle. Out goes the Nitro.
Oh,
Gets it back. Not just one, but two. Mowgli sits them down. Deepak, he manages to find Shinka, leaving us now in a 2v1. He's going to have to find more kills. Can he find yes, he gets the spray down. He finds P4. It's now down to this. Deepak versus Mowgli, and there's an age on the clock.
Oh, what a little matchup to have at the end as well. Deepak has been shining the last couple of Playdays, and Mowgli, the superhero, he wins the 1v1. A double C4 into a 1v1. That is how you start the game of the year, Tim.
Spoit just poorly timed there, but the nade comes in. It's a beauty. Mowgli can do nothing but push forward and challenge, and somehow both escape without any damage for now.
Oh, the 2-point push coming in as well. Oh, and Spoit still wins it out. Not before Shinka's found Kanto elsewhere, though. Spoit into a second. Talk about Iana all you like, but that IRX sings. Find themselves a 4v1 early on, and Rise, the man who narrowly survived that blast from the nade earlier on, is on 5 HP up on the hatch. Deepak going in for the plant at this point as well. It looks like Rogue have got this one on lockdown, Tim, because we know how it goes when you're in a 1vX and the X has a Monty.
This is it. Leon was just bullying Rise on that hatch. He was just watching him, feeding all the information. He knew there was an opportunity for that diffuser to go down, and with Rise on such low health, this is surely just a matter of time until things level up. Rise takes the first fight into Moto, can't find his man, and here comes the big shieldy boy pushing forward, and it's going to be Spoit to pop up from behind and find that final kill. Easy as that, and that is Rogue leveling things up. Looking to continue pressure onto the CCTV window. Rogue need to get themselves established inside of the map here, not something that they've done as of yet. Leon has opened the East Breach. He's maybe going to go and have a look at the construction wall now, and that could be the driving force, but Kanto's taking a lot of damage up on Lodgy Hatch here, and Spoit's going to take a bit more as P4 finds the kill. Shinka, Mowgli getting in on the action. Mowgli with a second. 4v1 in the bat of an eyelid.
I think Rogue went again for the sort of play you're so used to seeing, the kind of high pressure, we all pushing at once, we go for kills.
First needs to just try and break these down into 1v1s, and this is the problem that he's facing. He's had to go in, he's had to take even more damage from that laser gate, and this is where it gets difficult because Wolves are playing it smart. They all pushed at the same time. There was a 3-2-1 count there, Des, in the background, because you could just see them all aggress forward together, and that is why it was so difficult for Deepak to win. Rome, he is a problem, and he could be a round-ending problem.
They're wondering where that swing is. I'm sure P4 knows that he's pushing down blue at this point, and yes, Bibu coming down from above. Mowgli's already gone down. They've got to make their move now, otherwise this could very quickly start collapsing. Bibu coming down behind. A flank drone will be absolutely everything, and Cryin is ready. Here he comes in, SMG spraying away. You know that he's barely got any ammo, but the shotgun's out in hand here, just daring him to come round, and there we go. The one pump into Cryi's chest. Down he goes, he's out of the round. A 3v2 in 25, another kill for Shinka. This one looks done and dusted. Once again, Wolves have held on.
On the rappel, above the East Breach, there's always a chance. There's always a chance she could be hit from there. So
I mean, why else bring them, right?
Attention to detail. They're going to be thinking about the windows, I think, particularly getting the Claymores down on there, but they've still got enough of them to do that. They know, for example, the Claymore they played on Jacuzzi last time was muted out, so they won't use that one again. Kills are flying in here, and somehow Rogue managed to come out on top. It's 3v2. They've got themselves inside of the map. It's up to Bibu and Shinka to hold on now.
Again, it was just a really good pinch there. I think it was Leon and Spoit playing together, and that would have been a dead Spoit. But again, the beauty is they've got time. They can play with information and pick up kills. Spoit gets another as Bibu rotates out of bathroom, and now the guessing game begins. The cat hunt is on. It's 3v1.
One inside of Lodgy needs to be careful. Spoit is going to be getting the diffuser down. The challenge may come, and does. It's Cryin to shut him down with a headshot, and that is going to be Rogue closing out a round that, well, could have been tough there closed at this point.
And a worth one, because there's no Salmons left. They've got no other hard breach at this point. They only brought along the Ace and the Thermite. I wouldn't expect them to bring 3 for this site, but it turns out they may have just needed it. You're going to see a classic Rogue all swamp site at once here. It's going to have to be really aggressive and really pacey as Leon returns to where he started the round out. They've got Rise on one side, Shinka inside of Lodgy, and here we go all at once. I'm glad the Observer's doing this, otherwise you'd have no idea. It's 2 kills. Up main stairs comes Cryin to trade out. Leon trades him. It's back and forth. P4's the last one left alive, but does Spoit know where he is? Bathroom is the answer. Spoit sees him and gets the kill. Rogue end it 3-3, and yet again it's another crazy, hectic end to the round, Tim.
Rise is sitting there just waiting for him to push across from bathroom. He's low health. This is going to be the rest of the round for Rise.
I mean, Kanto needs to get on the board as well, right? He's 0-6. Playing on a roll like the Vigil, you've got to make something happen here, and this is the time because the site is getting hit. The question is, do they know about that? almost a double lining up, but it simply wasn't the case. Down goes Kanto, Deepek getting one, getting two, but does he know about the main stairs? No, he does not. Mowgli with the final kill, and that first round expectantly after that first 2K coming in on the jump outs, going over to Wolves.
Feeding intel and removing obstacles, barriers, utility that lie ahead of them. Shinka is going to hop in through that blue window straight away. There's a couple of rogue players out on the roam that need to be dealt with. That's going to be one dealt with as Leon gets taken down. Bibu finds Deepek 5 versus 2, and they're going to have to try and collapse back to site here, but the diffuser's going down already. It's too little too late, Des.
Okay. I mean... they did exactly the same thing against... Who was it they played against? And running away from them, unless they can get a kill or two here in the mid-round, which is looking difficult.
Bibu is going to get that East Breach open. Time could be a factor here because you've still got Deepek on Catwalk. Catwalk, if it is in the possession of defenders, can hold off a push from any side and can be a real sticking point. But Rise manages to get both of the important players there, Deepek and Leon. He's got all 4 so far. If he finds Crying underneath, it'll be an ace for him. Shinka is going to be looking to get the diffuser down, will be successful. Very little that the Jaeger can do from underneath, and Rise, I'm sure, he's going to be shouting for his opportunity to get this final kill, but no, Wolves, they are playing it super smart. They're not bothered about the ace. They're just getting themselves out of there and holding those post plant positions.
I mean, why would you bother going aggressive here as well? Sure, hold the angle and wait for the man to come pushing in. They've got a bit of a ping coming in from the alibis. He drops the hatch and may now be looking to try and push down below, and Crying's aware, but it's all a wild goose chased him because whilst he's worrying about the man downstairs, that diffuser waits for absolutely no one. Rise playing this to perfection has led Crying around the ringer, and it'll be 6-3 to Wolves. I'm really worrying about where Rogue are going to find anything in this game still, Tim. The drop shot pistol from Bibu gets styled on, son.
What a round from Wolves from start to finish. Then we will see that wall get opened up, as you said. They're just more waiting for the when rather than the how, and that is going to be the exothermic going off. Wall open, and there could be a bit of aggression coming straight forward.
They're straight in as well, marching their way forwards. 2 kills coming nice and quick, and Rogue are on panic stations. They've got pace, but I don't know what you call this that the Wolves have got. P4 turns 1 more around. There's 2 left. It's Crying and Kanto. 5 kills between the 2 of them, staring down the barrel of 3 players that have got 23. They find 1 more. It's a 0-10 game for Kanto. Crying's got to hold on, finds 1 more. 1v1 against Shinka, comes in for the swing. Wolves with a flawless second half take it 7-3.
So unfortunate for Crying there. Great effort in the 1v3, but it's all smiles across the side of Wolves. Bibu flying, Raz is too cool for school, and it is absolutely no surprise. They have just had the performance of the stage.